Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to FandomCrossing. Today we're going to do some decorating, but we're going to have to move some houses first. So we're going to go do that while we get ready for decorating. Hope everybody's having a chill Sunday. I spent some time with my niece this afternoon, which was really nice. So that was a good time. So we're gonna move Audie's house to the beach area of the preserve, either the beach or the outside of the peninsula. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit on the peninsula. I know a resident house didn't fit. I do not know if a villager house is gonna fit, so we're gonna check this out. If it fits, great. If it doesn't, I staked out a little spot on the beach, so we'll check that out. Because we're going to move the villager houses and we're going to move the museum because I want to do some big terraforming at the river mouths, and I didn't really realize how close the museum and the schoolhouse are to the front river mouth, so I have to move those out of the way, but that's okay because there's a big spot in the back that there'll be room for. So we're going to do this. So we'll be doing a little bit of time traveling, skipping forward by a day or two at a time to make sure that we can get this all moved. Alright, let's see if we can put her house on the peninsula. We should be able to, right? Oh, nope. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna stick it here for now. No, I want to go back one more. Not two more. One more. Oh, really? Okay. Can we go out one? No, now we're too close to the water. Oh, this is so frustrating. Hi, Argo. Thanks for coming in. Looking for a place to put Audie's house and have no idea where. I was going to do it on the peninsula. I was going to do it on this beach, but everywhere is too small. This is going to be too small. So yeah, I wish you could see when you pick your island setup if there'll be room for any of the houses on the beaches, but guess not. So we'll just stick it maybe over here for now, and then we'll just move it again later because we want to put the museum in the spot where her house is in the back now. And none of the places that I wanted to put the house, it fits. Even though I had laid out a four... Oh, alright. Keep playing. Even though I had laid out a 4x4 grid. Still didn't fit. So... Oh, my cute wolves all singing together. We still need to get 2 more wolves onto the island. We are missing Chief and Whitney. And we still have Bam and Bo. I have to move one day forward. But yes, and then we'll have all 10 of our wolves on our island, on our Teen Wolf Island. It will be ready to go, which I am very excited for. So we'll get them someday. I do have Chief's amiibo somewhere that we had started and we did 2 times and then didn't do the 3rd time. So that will come maybe later today. Who knows? We'll see where today takes us. We are going to move the museum now, and then we'll have to switch to Allison's character to move her house, which is the school, back towards the museum as well. And then we will be good to start decorating at our river mouths. We're going to do some terraforming, add some bridges, hopefully. Get some water going, because right now there's really no water on the island. When I started doing my terraforming, I got rid of all of the rivers, both of the rivers, I should say, to plan out where I wanted to lay things, and then I'll add the water in back now. Have that all set up. Maybe we'll get a campsite villager today. Who knows? I feel like I haven't had one in a while. What's good, Isabel? No news. Okay, that's fine. I love when Isabel talks about other people being chatterboxes. Like, come on, Isabel. We all know you like to talk the most, and that is A-okay with us. Thank you for supporting our island life so fully. Alright, let's go get the museum kit. I know exactly where I want to put it. I do already have Wolfgang. Yes. Is this his house? Yes. Yes, Wolfgang is going to be our sheriff on the island. So that's why all that stuff is laid out in front of his house. Eventually I will build the sheriff station area outside of his house, but haven't gotten the inspiration to do that yet. I have all of the stuff I want to use. I just don't know quite how I want to lay it out. But yes, I have all of the wolves except for Kyle, Whitney, and Chief. Chief and Whitney will be moving in. Kyle will be the only wolf that does not come to the island. I had a friend who had a bad experience with Kyle, and so we don't mess with Kyle in this family. But yeah, so we'll have because there's 11 wolves but only 10 spaces, so. I want layout changes, and I want to move the museum, please. Yes, let's do it. So right now on the island, we have a forest preserve where the werewolves hang out. And in there is Derek's house and Styles' house. And then we also have everyone but Sky and Freya. Sky and Freya own the diner. That is outside resident services. So I can show you that when we come out here. So Freya and Sky own the diner here together. And so this is the little diner on the island. Where you can come, you can have cake. We're an all-purpose diner, so we've got the New Year's noodles, we have cakes, we have donuts. You can come, the kids can do their homework after school. And really just come hang out in this outdoor atmosphere diner owned by Sky and Freya. And then in the preserve, Bam and Bo are both here, but we'll both be moving. And Chief and Whitney will move in as well. And then we have the rest of our villagers whose names are escaping me right now, but it is Fry and Dobie. That's right. How could I forget my Dobie? And Fang and Vivian, who I am learning to love. Like, Vivian, I had no idea was so adorable. I love her little pea coat and skirt combo. I love just her attitude. The wolves are like the greatest characters for me. I really love them a lot. Which is why it worked out so perfectly for this Teen Wolf Island. Alright, so we don't really need to clean all this up, although I do want to keep all these trees. So let's eat some eggs, pick up these trees. Whoops. Because the museum's going to go back here. And then the school will go in front of the museum. And we'll be good to go. One, two, three. I should have enough room in my pockets for all of this. There we go. I'll get rid of this too, just because. Oh, I gotta eat one more. Just for aesthetic purposes, so we can look. I guess I'll get rid of this guy too. Too much. There we go. That's better. All right. So, which way do I want to do this? Let's lay out the museum. Right here? We'll go back one and over one. Now... this is the right spot, so we'll just go forward a smidge, and it's going to be too far back. Oh no, perfect. Okay. This is the spot. Excellent. Alright, one more day forward should do it. Let's pick up these weeds. We can plant a tree or two, get them out of our inventory. Gonna let me plant something here? Nope. Okay. Plant it here then. Don't I have any regular? Yes. We'll do a large young though. I love the stunted trees. It really gives you a variety. It makes it feel more like an actual forest. So that's great. We'll put some bushes here once the museum's actually in. Alright, so we'll go one more day forward and we'll move the school so that we can actually get to what we're planning on doing today, which is the terraforming down the bottom by Abel's and like the river mouth area. I wanted to move the school and the museum to the back here because it's a nice open space. I'm planning on doing a playground with the school. So I wanted to make sure I had enough room for all of that. Let's go a little bit earlier in the day. Just so that it doesn't get dark. And we have to be Allison so that she can move her house, which is the school. It is hard keeping track of each of the characters on the island so far. I wish you could place the houses and then like not, I guess I don't have to worry about them too much except for when I have to move them, but it would be nice if your island representative could move the other houses on the island. That way I wouldn't have to come to these characters until I was ready to decorate their houses, which I'm not yet by any means. I have to get wallpaper and flooring and all sorts of stuff to be ready to decorate the school. The hospital's almost finished, thank goodness. But the mental hospital, Aiken House, I have not even started yet. So that's going to be a bit. Gotta make sure to hydrate. It doesn't qualify as news, Isabel, but that's okay. I like it anyway. I'm glad you got to read your favorite magazine. Alright. So let's get this stuff up. Oh good, alright, the museum moved. And this is just, it's just too close to, like, I want to do extra terraforming here with like a second level, or I guess the third level, and there just isn't enough room with all of the school stuff here, so we'll get rid of the bus too, and we'll put that up top once we move the house. I think, do I have the mailbox in my pocket? I do. Alright. Last movement of the day. Does she have enough bells? Yes, barely. Alright. How can I help you? About my home, I want to relocate. Perfect. Yes, please. To pull my chair up. Hold on just a minute. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's go put the house up. I actually don't think I have the terraforming tools unlocked for this. So when we go forward a day and the house is gone, we'll go back to our main character, which is Derek Hale of the renowned werewolf Hale family. Oh good, this will be perfect because the house will go here and then we'll have all of this area over here for the playground. I don't, oh, we're gonna come over one. I don't think I can get closer backwards. Yeah, I have to have at least one square. So, no, but I only want one square. I don't want two. Yes. We'll imagine it first to make sure. Okay. The house is partially blocking the museum because the museum is going to be the Hale Vault, which is underneath / behind the school. So if you are a Teen Wolf fan, you'll remember that. It ends up being a pretty integral part of the story. So and maybe I'll shave this one more to make more room for the playground, but we still have plenty of room back here. And then I can put the bus over here. Oh, except alright. I'll do that as Derek as well. So we'll go one more day, and then we can get moving. I've heard there's an easier way to time travel. I just always forget to do it. Like, instead of closing the whole app, just minimize it, switch the time, and then save and close, and then it opens back up again. But I always forget because this is the way I started doing it. So this is the way I keep doing it. But that should be the last move, so we shouldn't have to do that again. We're just gonna terraform now. I'm gonna leave Abel's where it is, and it's gonna end up getting kind of closed off. I may move it later, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Oh, there's my Vivian. She's so cute. Her little pea coat. Sweeping up the plaza. Love it. Love it. All right, Isabel, anything good on today? Nope, no news? Okay. History of Kung Fu. That does sound like an actual kind of cool documentary. Sorry you fell asleep, Isabel. What can we do? Alright. Let's get terraforming! One of these days I will not get lost on my own island, I promise, but it is not this day. Alright, so, hi Kix, I don't need anything. I just need my island designer. Okay. Alright, let's go. So, I already have my river mouth kind of mapped out here. There we go, okay. And my little hoppy stones. So what I want to do is I want to expand this to almost come like right up to resident services on the edge of the preserve, and then come around this way. So nope. Let's start filling this in. I probably will end up moving Abel's just so that it's not blocked by the terraforming, but who knows? It might end up cute being like sequestered. So we'll actually, we're gonna do it this way. And we're just gonna kind of rough out the, nope, I wanna do it here. Rough out the edges of where the terraforming will go to. That way we can fill in the kind of middle area, and then we'll have our design. So then it looks like just by sheer happenstance, most of the beaches on my island are going to end up being sort of secret beaches, because the beach on the other side is pretty much encapsulated by terraforming. This beach is going to end up kind of closed off by terraforming. So then I'll just have the side beaches able to like run across, which is fine. I really don't do much fishing. I haven't seen Celeste yet because I've been playing during the day mostly. So I'm not really concerned about having beaches be readily accessible. That's not what I wanted. Nor is that. There needs to be some sort of like way to draw terraforming. So like, oh look, I want to do a big block of terraforming, and then you can just like draw where you want glyphs, because otherwise this gets real tedious real quick. Although I feel like I'm getting better at it, especially since I started using the Joy-Con in my hands method instead of putting it in the controller or like getting a pro controller. It gives me the ability to be more flexible with my arms, and so I don't get stiff and tense while I'm trying to do this time-intensive terraforming. I have thought about getting a pro controller, but I don't think I'm going to. Just because this works. If anything, I would just get another set of Joy-Cons so that if something happens to these, I can easily switch to another set. Nope. Come on. There we go. I guess by drawing where you want to terraform, it wouldn't really allow you to do the corners and edges as easily. Like, you'd have to still walk around and do them anyway, so. But it would still be nice to be able to, if you did, let's say, what I just did and did an outline, and then from the outline you could fill in the middle. That would be great. No! So once I get the second tier completely filled in, I'm going to build a third tier with some additional waterscaping. So that'll be all in here. We'll get some trees, and then, because right now I only have, come on, I only have two inclines on my island and one bridge. So, not that I necessarily need to have 5 stars, but I know to get to 5 stars I have to have a little bit more infrastructure, so we'll work on that. by adding this terraforming. And that's why I get rid of the rivers too, the natural rivers. I give Kato a lot of props for doing a no terraforming island right now, and anyone else who's done a no terraforming island. I couldn't do it only because I get too frustrated with like the natural elements that they program into the game. The rivers are too wide for me. It feels like it doesn't give me enough space to do what I want. So I don't. Oh. Again, this is just very frustrating to put something up and then automatically it gets collapsed because I didn't move far enough back or whatever. Like that. Here we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I did use a little bit of the 4th tier glitch in the back. I don't know if I'm going to do that up here or not. It feels like it takes up a lot of space, so you have to have like a wider area. Although up here I do have it, so I might do it. If I do, it'll be just like the back in that it has trees and shrubs and flowers, but no items, just because if they patch it out, I don't want it to get weird. But I found it actually not too difficult to do the glitch. When I first did it, it took me, I don't know, 30 tries or so. But then subsequently, once I got the motion down, it felt really easy. And it does look nice just to have the extra layer of trees and bushes in the back. It gives it more depth to the island so that everything's not all, you know, 1, 2, or 3 tiers. Having that 4th tier really does make a difference. So I don't know why they just didn't give it to us in game. If it was possible to build a cliff a 4th tier, we should be able to climb it. That's just my opinion. But I have lots of opinions about what they should give us and what they shouldn't if they're not, you know. If they're gonna do it, why not do it? That's my motto. Okay. Almost done. I don't know why the camera looks weird today. Oh, because I have my... That's why. Bear with me just a second while we adjust our setup. Better. Much better. When I'm editing, it's easier to have a different setup than when I am actually playing. Because I can see better to edit when it's up higher. But then when I'm playing, it's better for it to be down lower so that I can, again, see better. Have to remember that for next time. I just got a new stand, which is why I'm still getting used to using it. And since I play on my Mac, like on my screen for my computer that I use to stream, the whole Mac has to go up or come down. It can't just... How much of houses do we have left? Okay. Still a decent amount to fill in. Bye, balloon. I should start carrying my slingshot on me again, but when I have so many trees in my pocket, I try and keep the level of number of tools that I have down to a minimum. Basically, really just my ladder and my shovel. EJ Raid! EJ! Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in. This is so nice. I was just in EJ's stream earlier, but for me to stream on Sundays too, I have to cut that a little bit short. Hi everybody, thanks for coming in. Alex, Lillian, Nate. Hi everyone. We're doing some terraforming around my river mouth here on this Teen Wolf themed island. So if anybody likes Teen Wolf, I have 8 out of my 10 wolf villagers right now. Hi. That's okay, EJ. I know you have places to go. I hope you enjoy your rest of your afternoon. Thanks for the raid. It is much appreciated. You know, I love your streams, and everybody in your streams is so chill. So anyone here, feel free to hang out. Just going to be doing, like I said, some terraforming around my river mouths. Started this here, but wanted to finish up for my Teen Wolf Island here at this river mouth. So on the Teen Wolf Island, we have 8 wolf villagers, gonna be 10 once I get Chief and Whitney. The whole, I guess, vibe. Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe, you guys. This is great. I'm so excited. I am a relatively new streamer, as you can probably tell. I've been following EJ and Kato and a bunch of other people that inspired me to do my own streaming of fandom inspired islands. So I've done some tours of some Lord of the Rings islands and some Harry Potter islands. My first island was like a supernatural happy ever after. And I really just loved doing that because I love supernatural. So I decided for my second island I was going to do Teen Wolf because I also love Teen Wolf. So this island is going to be more a replica of Beacon Hills, which was in Teen Wolf. So this is Derek Hale. Derek is a werewolf. He is an alpha werewolf. And then his wolf pack is the villagers that are also on the island. So right now we're missing Whitney and Chief, but we have, I'll show you guys my map. Derek is here in the back, and Styles lives right behind him, and they're in the preserve. But then we have Sky and Freya, who own a diner down by Resident Services. And then we have my love of my life, Dobie. We have Wolfgang. We have Fang. And then Bam and Bo are still on the island. I'm having a hard time getting rid of them. But once I get Whitney and Chief, Bam and Bo are going to have to go. And then I have Lobo, Audie, and Vivian, who is becoming one of my favorites. I love Vivian. So, yes, everyone. Oh, thank you. I love Teen Wolf. I love people who love Teen Wolf. I just love fandom in general. Kelly, thank you so much for the subscribe. I try and do streams on Fridays and Sundays and then put out videos twice a week. The videos right now are are kind of back and forth on the days, just depending on when I have the time to edit. Yes, baby Bo is about to get eaten. It's gonna be a very sad day. I was actually searching for Audie on a villager hunt and found Bo instead and could not leave him on the island. So I took Bo knowing I was going to have to get rid of him eventually. But yes, Bo and Bam are both hanging out here with all of the rest of the wolves, and it can get a little scary, I think, after dark for them. But Derek is a great alpha werewolf, and he will not let my Bo get eaten. So now we're just building. You know what? While you guys are here, we'll do a little tour, and then we'll come back to terraforming. So resident services here with the diner that is owned by Freya and Sky. So you can come in, do some homework, grab some cake, get some noodles, and just relax at the outdoor diner at Freya and Sky's. And then the preserve is up here. So, hi Joe! Thanks for coming in. This is Bam's house, Bo's house, which is going to get replaced. Bam's house, which will get replaced. So the preserve is just really where all of the wolves like to live, deep in the forest. So there's lots of trees, lots of leaves. Yes, everyone loves Bo so much. I think I didn't know there was so much Bo love in the world, but he is so cute. He's such a love. Lazy villagers are definitely not my jam usually, but Bo, there's something else about him. I just love him. So this is Derek's house. Teen Wolf fans will recognize the house. A little morbid. The house is on fire. In Hale family history, the Hale family house burnt down by hunters. So Derek's house right now is just all straight up full of fire. It is expanded all the way, but only just so I have my storage. So this house will be kind of just a ruins house, and Derek will actually live behind it. Oh, Joe, thank you for the subscribe. Derek will live back here with Styles. And then the Hale family graveyard next to the Hale house is over here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for dropping in. Everybody who has to go, I totally get it, but I love that you were able to come over and say hi. And I hope you can check out some of my other videos. I've done 2 island tours, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, and I'll have another Harry Potter and a Nintendo island tour coming out soon. So like and subscribe and you'll be able to catch those. Here's gonna be the school. And what else do I have? Oh, my sunken waterfall that I'm just in love with. I have to put one on every island because ever since I saw my first Animal Crossing sunken waterfall, I'm obsessed with this feature. So love that. And then this is my tree farm for now, just so that I have places to come and get trees when I need them. So yeah, that's basically the island so far. Oh, I do have a completed campsite, which is over here. So my campsite is done. Very overgrown, very off. I love a good beach overgrown campsite. So some of these weeds will get cleaned up, but not too many. So yeah. And then today we're just terraforming. This is my second secret beach, so you'll only be able to get to it that way. I closed it off from my entrance, and this is where I keep my flowers until such a time that I'm finished with flowers and don't need a store of them anymore. And then I am actually going to stop in Nooks and buy another shovel. This is my last shovel, and I have a feeling it's on its last leg, so always want to make sure I have an extra shovel. Oh, thank you. I love how my beach looks too. I just, I like the overgrown look. Again, I get a lot of my ideas from other YouTube streamers. Like, I didn't know you could plant weeds on the beach, and it really ends up looking really cool. Thank you. Thanks, Tommy and Timmy. All right. So let's head back over and do some more terraforming. I want to add a lot of water down here and on the second level because I got rid of all of the rivers, the natural rivers that were here when I started the island. So every time. This is a brand new island. I didn't flatten, so I ended up getting a second switch actually. So I still have my first island, which is Destiel, my Dean and Cass supernatural themed island, and then this I started from scratch about a month ago. May 30th I started this island. I got a second switch. I actually got a Switch Lite, and I transferred my original island to the Switch Lite, and then I started this new island here. And I knew that I wanted a big-ish peninsula and 2 south-facing river mouths, but that was really the only criteria I had for this. But over the course of playing, I ended up, once I got the terraforming, I just totally wiped out all of the rivers. I just didn't like where they were on the island, so I figured I would get rid of all the water and then add it back where I wanted it, which is what we're doing now. So I added, so this is my right hand south facing river mouth, and I like the double bridge moments, so I'm going to do a double bridge with a bridge here and then a bridge up on the second floor. I'll connect the 2 waterfalls here on the left with a river and put another bridge going over that way. Pretty much all of the cliffs in the back are cliffs that were here on the island. I didn't really do much cliff terraforming in the back. I'm just doing the cliff terraforming up here in the front. And so the same thing with this south-facing river mouth on this side. I just wanted to build up. Oh, I have to go pick some flowers up there. I just wanted to build up around it, but I had already placed my campsite, so that's why I pulled the river over here to the right and just put these little waterfalls here, and we're only doing the second tier and not up to the third tier on the left-hand side. Oh, I wish it didn't change the view. That makes me a little seasick when it does that. Especially when I'm running. But yeah, alright, so now I'm just going to round out the edges here. So the plan for this area that I'm terraforming now is just going to be like a recreational, picnic area for the residents of Beacon Hill. Up on the second tier here, I'll have a couple different picnic spots. I'll have some more trees to kind of transition it into that foresty preserve area. But nothing is gonna go up here unless I decide to do another house, which I'm trying not to do. I already have multiple houses on this island. Let me count. So I have Derek and Styles. So Styles will be a fully decorated living house where people live. And then Icon House is the mental hospital on Beacon Hills. So that will be that house in the back there. The character is Lydia Martin. And that will be her phrase in the dream address. And the character will look like Lydia, but the name of the house is Icon, so I named the character Icon. Same with Beacon High. It's going to be Allison Argent, one of the hunters. But it's the high school, so it's Beacon High. And then the hospital here is the hospital/vet, and that's Scott McCall. And then I have Kira's tent over here by the campsite. So I'm trying not to do another house. But I don't know. If I feel so inclined, I may put a house up where I'm terraforming now. But I really just want to take up some space. I have all of this area left. So I want to add more water because as you can see right now, there really isn't much except for the sunken waterfall up top. My dream address is still supernatural. It may or may not be in the description of this video. If it's not, I've posted it, I think, in most of the Discords that you guys are probably in simultaneously with me. So I know it's in EJ's and Katie on Calico, and I know it's in Kato's Discord as well in their dream address channels. So you can find it there. Or you can DM me on Discord and I can send you my dream address. And I also have a video on my channel of a dream address tour that I did of my own dream address. So you can check it out any of those ways. But yes, it's still supernatural themed. So Cass and Dean live on the island with me. There aren't too many actual supernatural elements because mostly what I did was kind of a supernatural finale fix-it, let's call it. So Dean and Cass get to live happily ever after on this island together, and Cass runs a B&B and has his apiary with all of his bees. And Dean runs, kind of like a bar/entertainment center, diner where he can have all of the pie that he wants. So, that was the idea behind that first island. Oh, hi, Vivian. Oh, I don't mean to hit you with that shovel. What do you want? I have been using reactions. Oh, Sai is a good one. Let's see. How many reactions do we even have? Those are not reactions. Okay, a decent amount. I think because I didn't buy the Festivale pack, so I'm missing a bunch of those. And I'm still learning from all of the wolves on my island. Alright, great. So let's go up to the second level. We'll figure out where we want to put some trees, where we want to put another level. I like when trees are visible, so we'll put one over here. I really wish you didn't have to use the cliff tree glitch for cliff trees. And that you could just plant trees on cliffs. Same thing with I wish you could plant them near, we should plant them near cliffs on the bottom. Nope. Hardwood tree. We're gonna go here instead. Actually, we'll do the large young hardwood. I love stunted trees, which you probably noticed as we were walking through the preserve. So I try and vary the heights of things in order to make things a little bit more visually interesting. I wish you could plant trees next to each other too. There are so many things I wish. what is the cliff tree glitch? So you can plant a tree on the edge of a cliff by kind of glitching the game, I guess. I'll show you here because I want it. It lets you plant a tree on the edge of a cliff. So whereas I wouldn't be able to put one right above me, if I use the glitch, I can do that. So it's really easy to demonstrate. So what you want to do is you want to make a little L like this, and then you put sort of a semicircle of waterscaping, and then that allows you to plant a tree up here on the cliff. It's not there. It is here. It allows you to plant a tree here. I'll do a hardwood. And then you can come down and you can take out the edge of that cliff that I just built up so that it's right next to the edge. So see here, you can see that the tree is planted right on the edge. If you need to, I know Console Kato has a good tutorial about it if you need to rewatch. I'm thinking about doing a tutorial myself just because I like to plant cliff trees. So yes, it is a great glitch that someone found that is easy to exploit, which is sort of like the 4th tier glitch, or the glitch that lets you swim in things. It really just like adds fun to the game, and I wish they would patch it in that you could do it regularly. But since they haven't, say love you. I definitely want, oh, you know what? We're gonna move this tree because I wanted to put water here so that I could put a bridge here. So let's build up then back here. We'll do another level. In the back of the island, I used the 4th tier glitch. I don't think I'm going to use it up here just because there's not quite as much space. And I want it to feel a little bit cozier and smaller up here. Thanks, Gail. Teen Wolf is a great show. If you liked Supernatural, Teen Wolf has kind of a similar feeling. Oh good, yes, I'm here for the fix-it as well. Teen Wolf is on Amazon Prime right now. You can watch it all. I'm not Southern Hemisphere, but I am in November. So I wanted... Teen Wolf just feels fall-esque to me. I don't know why. They're in, like the Northern California, I guess, forest. And on the show, it always just felt very, very fall. So I am currently in November of 2020. And that's where I'm designing from. So that's why it looks like I could be Southern Hemisphere, but I'm not. Oh, is it on UK Netflix? Good. I highly recommend it. I didn't watch Teen Wolf while it was on TV. Someone had recommended it to me, and I watched it on Amazon, the whole thing. My best friend and I watched it together, and we loved it. It's like, I hate to call it trash TV, but it kind of is. It's like that, like teen romance, kind of like Vampire Diaries or that kind of YA fantasy trend, which I love. I love Harry Potter, all that kind of stuff, so it is great. But yeah, I watched it after the fact and loved it. So I highly recommend it to everybody. It's got some eye candies, and you know, they did that on purpose, but yeah, very good. And Dylan O'Brien is one of my favorite actors in the whole world. I found him through Teen Wolf, but he's done some other stuff, movies like American Assassin. He just did Love and Monsters, and a couple other things. So he is a great dude. He's fun to watch. I follow him on Twitter, and he's really cool. So I stan anything Dylan O'Brien does. It's the kind of trash TV that we love, yes. I feel like most of the TV that I watch is like that. But, hey, we likes what we likes, right? Alright, so let's add this water. I try really hard consciously to say water and not water because I am from Philadelphia, and anyone who has recently watched the HBO show Mayor of Easttown knows that we say water. So I try really hard when I'm, especially on stream, to make sure that I am pronouncing things appropriately so that I don't get railed by all of my friends who are like, haha, you're on stream saying water and home and all of those other elongated O's that don't belong. But speaking of Mayor of Easttown, did anybody watch that show on HBO? I do recommend it. I don't know if it's because everyone talks so familiar to me, and so that's why I liked it so much, but I feel like a lot of people are enjoying it, so it can't be just that. There has to be some sort of substance to it if other people are enjoying it. It's a good show. It's dark. It's a you know, murder mystery show. And it does feel like a lot of murder mysteries, but but I think it's a well done one. If you watched and liked Broadchurch, it felt a lot like Broadchurch in a good way. Broadchurch is another fun show. David Tennant, Olivia Colman, very, very good. I think it's on Netflix. They did an American version of it called Grace Point. It was not as good, in my opinion. Broadchurch was the superior version of that. So I recommend that as well. Is this wide enough for a bridge? I think it is. But yeah, so Mayor of Easttown felt a lot like those. Mayor is Kate Winslet. She's a detective in Easttown, PA, outside of Philadelphia, and she has to solve a murder in her town. So, it's pretty good. 6-episode miniseries, so not too labor intensive for watching. I can't get this straight for some reason. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, I think this is wide enough for a bridge now. But you know what? We can make it one wider. gonna ruin this? Oh, I can't make it one wider. Oh, David Tennant is great. If you like David Tennant and you like Michael Sheen, what is... I think, is it called... It's not called Episodes. What is it? There's a... On Hulu, they have a show. It's fantastic. David Tennant and Michael Sheen. It's basically them in quarantine talking about doing a play. So they're like talking about their lives in quarantine, but also about trying to mount this play that they were going to do. And then, you know, everything shut down in the West End. So they are at home with their wives. And so both of their wives are in it. And it's a great show. So highly recommend that too. Did a lot of TV watching while the general world around me was shut down. So let's go get a bridge. We're gonna get a bridge here and see if it will fit where I just did that water terraforming, so that I can have a nice bridge moment. See if Tom Nook will give me a bridge. Infrastructure. I'm always looking for new shows too, so if anybody has a show that they're a huge fan of and would recommend either for watching or for an island in the future, totally pop it in the chat. I'm always looking for new ideas. Once I'm done the Teen Wolf Island, I'm pretty sure, haven't totally decided yet, but pretty sure the next one is going to be Magicians themed. If anybody watches The Magicians, you can watch it on Netflix right now. It is over. It was 5 seasons. Very good TV. Again, like the YA fantasy type series, which I tend to like. But The Magicians was great, and I think that's going to be my next island theme. I love doing interiors, so shows with like a bunch of characters that I can make their houses into something from the show. I'm totally down with. Oh, okay. Can I build a bridge here? Come on. Not there, of course. Alright, so either it's not wide enough or it's not long enough. So let's do this first. Not what I meant, but I'll take it. I really probably shouldn't destroy all of the water on my island since I'm so bad at waterscaping. Oh, as you can see by what just happened. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see if this did it or if I need to make it wider. Well, of course that's not where I'm trying to put it. Alright, so it needs to be wider. So we'll come a little bit further on this side. Now will you build me a bridge? Not there. Or there. Obviously I want it here. Yes. Yes. Let me imagine it. Perfect. Alright. I probably don't have enough coins for this. I definitely do not. At least resident services is close and with the ABD. Alright, let's get out cash. I need... Don't pay attention to the giant amount of bells that I have. I do have access to a treasure island that I got my bells and some of my items from, so it's just easier when you're designing. Same way that I definitely don't mind time traveling. I like the design aspect, so to get that done in a timely manner, it makes sense to do those things. I totally respect people who don't use them, the treasure islands, or don't use time traveling. That is so much harder, and at the beginning of my first island, I definitely didn't. But then I just got frustrated by not having the items that I wanted and not having enough bells to buy things, so I went all in. There's a couple of them that, a couple treasure islands that are, yes, the bells, it's a lot. But it helps when you're demolishing bridges and inclines and moving houses so often, as I end up doing, because I never know what I want. So having those bells helps. But Treasure Island, I definitely did not earn those bells. I don't know how long it would take to earn that many bells, but I imagine it would be a very long time. Do I not have any regular cedars? I do have a hardwood tree. There we go. Like, I would love to put a tree right here. I wish you could do that. It would be so good. Let's put a tree here. Is it gonna let me? Yes. Good. And then I'll just let that finish growing. And then I will put shrubs here. I'll put flowers over there. Cool. This is looking cute. So the bridge will be there behind the tree, but you'll still be able to see it. You can see all the water. Right. Let's get back up here and do some more terraforming. Probably going to stream for another 15 minutes or so and then head downstairs for dinner, because I did not eat lunch today, which was a poor decision. But, yeah. Okay. There's a large young hardwood. So we'll keep this stunted. And over here, I'll probably put like a little, I don't know, laundry area or something, like a cute picnic spot maybe in front of Abel's. Actually, that would be cute. That's what I'll do. I love just putting like picnic spots. What time do I normally start streaming? Sundays are usually a shorter stream, so I try and do like 4:30 to 5:30 or 4:30 to like 6. Sundays I do not Sundays, today is Sunday. Fridays I do the afternoon, so I usually stream from about 3 to 6, or like 2:30 to 5:30 on Fridays. And then I'm thinking about adding a weekday stream. I just don't know when yet. Right now I'm still kind of building up my building up my repertoire of what I do on stream. So, but I put out then 2 videos usually during the week. One of like building the island and one island tour. So, long story short, varied at times, but usually 4:30 on Sundays, and then like 2:30 or 3 o'clock on Fridays. Because I like to watch my favorite streamers too, and it just so happens that a lot of the times that it's convenient for me to stream is when they're streaming as well. So I do shorter streams until I get better at it. On Fridays after Kato is done, and Sundays try like at the end of EJ's stream. So that I can still enjoy their streams as well. Come on, you're killing me, Smalls. There we go. Eventually, I want to start my own Discord, and I'll have like an actual streaming schedule, but that's a little bit down the line. Right now, I'm still in my beginning stages of learning to stream and, you know, getting decent at it. Finding out what kind of content people like. I'm really enjoying doing the island tours. So if you have an island that has like a fan theme, or even one that doesn't, you know, just like any kind of theme, you can email me. I know my email address is definitely in the comment section, not comments, description section below. So you can email me your dream address right now, and I will, that's how I want it. And I can add your island to the list of islands that I'm planning on touring. Preferably, obviously, with a fandom theme to fit in the theme of my channel, but at the beginning here, I'm just loving seeing what people do, and I'm finding out people really love when you tour their islands, so it's pretty cool. We'll build this out a little bit here. No, out! We want to build this. You can also check me out on Twitter and Instagram. I have not been active on Instagram yet. It is very new. But you can also DM me there on Instagram if you have your island on Instagram and want me to tour it. I'd be happy to take a look. Okay, bye, Envy. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you being here and all of your comments and questions and feedback. It's awesome that you guys were able to come in and check this out. So, very happy that you all were here, and hope to see you again soon. Alright, so then we'll put I'm gonna put a natural ramp here. We'll just path out where we want it. Put a natural ramp here to get up to this area. And then we'll put like a little, maybe some trees and stuff here. And be able to get all the way around, so that'll be good. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can connect this water. Water, not water. Let's see if we can connect this water. Okay. Nope. There we go. I'm thinking if I do add a stream during the week, it will be Wednesdays, because that I play bocce in a bocce league on Tuesdays. I'm sorry, on Thursdays. And I like to watch Kato stream on Tuesdays. So Wednesday seems like the natural midpoint there for a stream. So probably Wednesdays at like, I don't know, 6 Eastern, 6 to 9 probably would be good. Alright, let's see if we can connect this. So we'll do one here. Oh, perfect. We'll do one here, and then we'll curve it here. Hurrah! That's cute. See, again, a tree right here would be awesome. Can't do it. It's okay, I'll put bushes. Alright. So once that's there, we'll be able to get across. I don't know yet if I want to do... I actually think I'm going to make this less. And just have the third tier be trees and the water features. That seems appropriate. Do this. Come all the way across. And then I can put something back here, or I can get rid of that terraforming. It doesn't need to be quite as large in the back. Nope. Every time. Okay, guys. I think that's it for today, y'all. And we gotta go downstairs and have some dinner with the family. But thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all the subscribes and the likes. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more from me, like I said, I'm gonna start streaming, I think on Wednesdays, but definitely Fridays and Sundays. So you can catch me there, and you can catch my island tour videos during the week. And I will see you all next time. Thank you.